Hey guys, thank you so much for watching us on our YouTube channel, or if you are consuming us anywhere else, thank you and welcome to our channel. Today I want to talk about a topic that affects millions of people worldwide, regardless of their age, gender, and ethnicity, and it doesn't really discriminate. And that is about hair loss. Hair loss. This is something that the topic is very, very known and common these days, and everybody talk about it, but nobody at the same time admit that they have it. So let's just uncover that and let's talk about the effect of hormones in hair loss. Before we do that, I want to quickly go over several phases that our hair growth has, our cycle of our hair, and kind of explain a little bit what they are before we dive into the effect of hormones on each one of them. We have practically 4 phases of hair growth. We have the anagen, which is the growth cycle. Generally, it is about between 3 years to 9 years. And you have catagen, where the hair kind of start going dormant and it doesn't do anything. It's just like a resting phase. You have the telogen phase, which is hair practically getting ready to fall out. It's just kind of, it's getting detached from the follicle. And then you have the exogen phase, which is the shedding phase. That is a phase that we see in our hairs coming in the shower, in our clothes, on the floor. That is the actually exogen phase. In our head, we have all of those phases going on simultaneously. Of course, not on the same follicle, but in probably every square inch of our head, we have several follicles that are going through each one of those phases simultaneously. So that's why sometimes our hair only grows to a certain length and it doesn't get past that length. So what happens during the hair fall or hair shedding? The main thing that causes, in a way, for our hair to fall out is a hormone or something. It's hormone in a way that call it dihydrotestosterone. That's actually the key hormones. So what is dihydrotestosterone? DHT. You might be hearing that term and wonder what that is. Estrogen, testosterone, or even progesterone can cause the DHT to be produced. What does the DHT do? In a way, DHT form around the follicle. They clog the follicle and they cause miniaturization of your hair. The sad part is generally by the time that we actually notice any kind of hair loss, about 50% of our hair has already been miniaturized. So since this is such a slow process, most of us don't really catch it till it's a little bit past the beginning of the phase. So if you, in a way, look at this mock-up, if you have a very small muscle or small vessel, in a way, going to the hair follicle, what DHT does is start clogging this, and it causes for the follicle not get enough blood supply, and it causes it to go skinnier, and eventually dies and falls out. So beside hormones that are produced, again, we have testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen. And of course, men don't have progesterone and generally don't have estrogen, or they have very little of it. And women have very little testosterone. But for all of us, in a way, to have it, we still need some testosterone. In a way, actually, it is a very, I would say, hot topic amongst a little bit of people around my age or a little bit older, is these hormone pellets that it increases our testosterone. I work with women most of the time, so it is very common that I hear that women get the testosterone pellets or testosterone cream and they start having hair loss and they notice a lot more hair falling out, and then they have more hair growing in their face, or they have acne or things like that. That is for elevated testosterone. Of course, there is a kind of antidote to that, and that is a drug called spironolactone. So if you are getting the pellets, please talk to your doctor about this medication that helps, you don't go through hair loss nearly as fast or as much. So besides those three hormones, we have IGF-1 that affects our hair, and another one is cortisol, which is the stress hormone. That's the reason we hear that when you go through a very stressful period and your cortisol level rises, you have hair loss. So it causes actually DHT to be produced and cause and lead to hair loss. Another main hormone is our thyroid level, the T3, T4, and I think is THS. I don't exactly probably recall, all related to your thyroid hormone, and that play a crucial fact in making sure that our hair growth goes as normal. And if it is disturbed and interrupted, it can cause imbalance and lead to hair loss. So those are the main, I would say, hormones. We have many different forms and shapes of hormones in our body. So those are things that if you get your blood checked, they check for to make sure that they are level and they're balanced before they address anything else if you are considering and you're going through hair loss. The only way you would really know if they are out of balance is, of course, through blood test and seeing your physician. And there are actually saliva tests that they can do to check your hormone level and get them all balanced and hopefully under control. There are many things that can help in like herbal supplements, changing lifestyle, all the good stuff that they say. And there are 4 or 5 different medications that you can help elevate elevate in a way and help you progress with your hair growth. Again, such as spironolactone, you have finasteride, minoxidil, and again, PRP, which is not a drug, but there are several others right now that are out in the market. So consult with your physician. If you're going through any kind of acne, if you are going through different, I would say, mood swings, that is another actually kind of like symptoms that your hormone is imbalanced. So get that checked, and hopefully you can get it all balanced and get it regulated and get to be starting growing healthy hair. I hope this kind of shed some light in this situation in a way, and we'll be more than happy to help you, and just ask us any question you may have. I'm here to help. Until our next video, ciao.